Let's talk about one of the most frustrating, invisible problems of modern life. Just plain, bad Wi-Fi. But what if the fix wasn't about buying a new, expensive router? What if it was a simple, strategic change that could help out your entire building?
Okay, start with this number, 73%. That is a huge number. It's the percentage of all those little Internet of Things devices, your smart plugs, your thermostats, your sensors, that can only use the oldest, most crowded Wi-Fi frequency. They are all stuck in the slow lane, and believe me, they are causing a massive traffic jam for everyone.
Now, the insights we're diving into today come from some real experts. This is part 8 of a 10-part series, and it's all based on a super detailed report by the RFI detectives, who are part of Virtualization Options LLC. These are the folks who specialize in untangling these exact wireless messes. So we're drawing from their guide to show you how to fix this. So let's get right into that traffic jam. Think of the 2.4 gigahertz band like a small town's main street, except it's rush hour, 24/7. It was just never designed to handle the insane number of devices we all have today. And in dense communities, like apartment buildings, it's hitting a critical breaking point. I mean, just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got that 2.4 gigahertz band with only 3 usable channels for literally everyone in your building. 3! And on the right, you've got the 5 and 6 gigahertz bands. These are like wide-open superhighways with over 25 channels, way more speed and a lot less congestion. The problem is, we're just not using them right. And here's where the problem just explodes. The report gives this example of a 200-unit apartment building. If you figure an average of, say, 22 devices per home, you're looking at over 4,000 devices, all trying to shout over each other on those 3 tiny channels. It's absolute digital chaos.
Okay, so your Netflix buffers for a minute. It's annoying, right? But the consequences of this digital traffic jam are actually becoming way more serious. We're not just talking about convenience anymore. We're talking about a genuine safety issue for you and for your neighbors.
This quote from the report is, well, it's pretty chilling. Just think about it for a second. When interference knocks your security camera offline, even for just 30 seconds, it's not just a glitch, it's a security breach waiting to happen. It's a window of opportunity. And what could happen in that window?
And the potential failures go way beyond cameras. It could be your smart lock not responding when you desperately need it to. It could be a motion alert that just never shows up. And maybe the scariest one? For the millions of us who rely on Wi-Fi calling, it could be a dropped 911 call during a real emergency. This isn't some theoretical risk. It's a real-world consequence of our overcrowded airwaves.
But here's the good news, okay? There is a way out of this mess. We have those open superhighways, those 5 and 6 gigahertz bands, and we can start using them strategically to clear the traffic jam for everybody. In fact, your router is probably already trying to help you out. There's a feature called band steering, and it basically acts like a smart traffic cop. It sees a device that can use the faster 5 gigahertz highway, and it nudges it over there automatically. This frees up the slow lanes for the devices that are stuck there. We just need to give it a little help.
And this is where you come in. This is an incredibly simple, actionable plan that you can do right now. And it won't just improve your own Wi-Fi. It'll improve your neighbors too.
It's really just 3 simple steps. First, audit. Just make a quick list of everything you've got connected to your Wi-Fi. Second, identify. Figure out which of those devices can use the 5 or 6 gigahertz bands. Your newer laptops, your phones, your streaming sticks, they almost certainly can. And third, the most important step, migrate. Go into your settings and actively connect every single one of those capable devices to that faster network.
This table from the report really breaks it down perfectly. The high-demand devices, your smart TV, your work laptop, your PlayStation, they belong on the 5 or 6 gigahertz superhighway. The simpler stuff, like smart plugs and light bulbs, they're perfectly fine on the 2.4 gigahertz local road. By moving all that high-demand traffic, you free up that old road for the devices that have no other choice.
And this right here, this is the most powerful part of the entire idea. When you do this, you're not just fixing your own network, you are actively reducing the noise and interference for your neighbors. And when they do it, guess what? They're doing the same thing for you. It's one of those classic situations where a little bit of coordination creates a massive win for the entire community.
This final quote from the source material just sums up the whole philosophy perfectly. This isn't about restricting anyone's freedom or telling people what they have to do. It's about unlocking a level of performance and reliability that is literally impossible when everyone is just acting alone in uncoordinated chaos. So I'll leave you with this thought. We're all programmed to think the answer to bad Wi-Fi is a bigger, more powerful, more expensive box. But what if the single best upgrade you could make for your Wi-Fi
had nothing to do with hardware at all and everything to do with a little bit of cooperation? What if it was as simple as helping your neighbor with theirs?